This video is partnered with FPS, the definitive first-person shooter documentary. Check the link in the pinned comment to find out more. Hello everyone, my name is Beansprout, and yesterday I made a video on Halo and its community. Most of the comments I saw on that video were generally positive and agreed with me, and even then most of them that didn't were respectful about it, and I was very happy to see many sides of the argument in the comments yesterday. But there was a lot of comments telling me that I was fanboying for the game, or I shouldn't be defending the game, or that my points make no sense. Many of the people who really disagreed with me kind of brushed over the fact that I did mention some of the issues that I have with the game, and after seeing many of those comments, it kind of made me think a little bit about what I actually don't like about the game, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today, because this game's campaign, at least on PC, is kind of broken. Now, this is just me speaking from my experience. I'm not sure if many other people have had the same issues as me, and I do know for a fact that Under the Mayo and G-Man Lives have both had the same issues as me. G-Man Lives in his video mentioned the fact that the game doesn't really run that well in the open world areas, and Under the Mayo said the same. He also recommended to me to lock the game to 60 FPS, and if I was you, I'd probably do that. Because the problem with this game is that it runs less than... well, this is not really a way to sugarcoat it. It doesn't run good. It runs terribly in the campaign. The ordinary missions can run at a playable frame rate that's not too eye-bleeding, which I'm fine with, but the open world, it's just unacceptable. This game should not run this bad. This game even had its own team for the PC optimization, and that team couldn't get it to run right on PC. It's just a little bit of a ridiculous situation. I don't have, what you'd say, a beast of a rig. My computer is more mid-range. I'll put the specs up on screen for you. Now, my computer runs most games perfectly fine, and I rarely have any issues with any games at all. Except for this game. Now, it's been a while since the game's come out, and this still hasn't been fixed. They've done some optimization patches for this game, and while it doesn't run terribly in the multiplayer or the normal missions, it can still run better. I'd like to compare this to, say, Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, in my opinion, is what games should be optimized to be. Now, id Software, for the most part, has always had extremely well optimized engines. Doom Eternal runs at a solid frame rate all the time. I play Doom Eternal in 1440p, and I consistently hit high frame rates on this game. Whereas with Halo Infinite, I run this game at 1080p, and I get much worse frame rates. And I don't know about you, but that seems to be a problem. In my opinion, I think every game should run to the standard of Doom Eternal. But for some reason, especially recently, game developers have not been able to do that. So for the people who seem to think that I don't have any criticisms about Halo Infinite, there is my biggest criticism. I am personally a big advocate for companies prioritizing frame rates over stuff like ray tracing and 4K. I would much rather play a game at 1440p at 120 FPS than play a game at 4K in 60. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then consider clicking on 2 of the videos that are appearing on screen right now, and subscribing, along with checking out my Discord, my Twitter, and my merch store. But other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, have a nice day.